this caught me off guard totally. But, you know, I guess kind of means something to be interviewed by Mitch, because...
Oh, look at this. We got pictures and videos. This is probably one of the hottest females, not even just in the Canadian music industry, in the world.
Aw, thank you.
I don't usually say that.
Oh,
so,
ain't that the truth?
Yes,
oh my.
Sorry, I'm just running on a lot of caffeine right now.
So are we all. So what's going on, Mitch? You just totally stole my spotlight as, like, you know, the host of this show. Like,
well, here, I'm gonna move. It's all you right now.
No,
it's all about you.
You know I'm not. It's never about me.
I've had my 15 minutes of fame, so that'd be great. Now,
all right, so what's going on, buddy?
No, what is going on with you? I'm the man behind the scenes. It doesn't matter what I do. What are you up to right now?
Right now, what I'm up to is writing. I'm writing with so many different people right now. I'm also writing with other artists and branching out in that way because, I mean, really, I'm a songwriter and that's who I am, aside from being a performer, which I love to do, and you know that. That's like my passion is to perform. But I've been branching out and just wanting to write with as many artists as possible. I want to stick myself into different situations because I just appreciate all kinds of genres of music. And you know, again, like I said, and you've been hearing me all day, like I keep saying, it's not about genre specific anymore. So I feel that people like myself can fall into other hats and work within those hats and create some really great music. So that's one thing. Secondly, I'm the host of SingLive.com for CMW, which is really cool. I'm doing that, and I've met so many great bands, so many great companies and people that it just proves a point. We're all coming together, we're all supporting each other, and I'm just so proud of that. And I think the biggest thing that I've got going on right now is that I had a Factor grant given to me last year, so I've got some new material coming out soon. As well as the fact that, again, other projects that I'm branching out into, decided to, you know, just get outside the box a little bit, you know. I'm here to create, and if I'm not creating, I'm not happy. So I just finished recording a song that I donated my voice to for a song for the troops. Now, the song isn't specifically for Canadian troops, it's for all troops, and it's just for people in general across the world who, you know, need something to help them just feel good again. You know, the song was written by a gentleman by the name of Pete Haley. I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart right now. Pete Haley, and I had some people from my radio days, because I did radio broadcasting back in the day, and they came to me and just called me up and said, "Bosh, you know, like, this guy wrote this song. He's not like a famous songwriter, but he wrote the song about his brother-in-law, so it's a true story. He served 8 years in Afghanistan. He came back and now has Lou Gehrig's, and now they're linking Lou Gehrig's to a lot of the soldiers who are coming back. They're developing this disease, and they don't know why, and they don't know if it's what it's from, but obviously it's something that they've been given before they go, or something that they, you know, are getting when they're there through war. So I donated my voice to this song. We just finished recording the video for it on Tuesday, well, half of it, and I'll be doing my parts, I guess, next week. But I'm really excited about this because I think the fans are gonna see me in a whole new light, because it's not rock, it's more of a country kind of like esque kind of folky tune, and I'm just really pumped about it because it's we're hoping it goes worldwide, and that's the way it's looking right now. We're already getting radio play without the song being heard by these people. Like, it's just the support about it because it's for the troops and we're giving back. And the song is not about war specifically. It's about a mother and child waiting for her family, her husband to come home from war. And I think that is a huge message because, you know, you miss your soldiers and you're worried about the soldiers, but people forget about the people here at home that are waiting, you know, and that's the name of the song. It's called Waiting, so please look for it. It's coming soon. I'm really stoked about it, so.
Perfect. Just to sort of backtrack a little bit, when you're sort of, let's say, you're going to sit down, you're going to write, do you force yourself just to write, or the second something comes to you, you sit down at your desk and you start jotting down notes, or? You
know, I've written some of my best songs in the washroom. And I gotta say, the can is my favorite place to write a song.
You're not the first person to tell me that, actually. That is weird. A lot of people do their best thinking, sitting on that toilet.
You know, I just, for me, I can drive in my car and I'll be just like, driving down the road and I'll look into the car beside me, and I'm a very emotional person, so I'm perceptive on just reading people and, you know, just being a musician, you're a creator, you know, of course you're emotional. So, you know, I'll look in the car and I'll see a lady crying or she looks upset and I'll just, right there and then and there, I grab my phone and I'm like, melody. Doesn't necessarily mean that the lyrics are going to be those lyrics, but a lot of the times I use those lyrics because it just flows, you know, and you have to be, as a writer, really in tune with yourself. You have to 100% love yourself and just be open to everything. You can't look at things black and white. You have to be very open and colorful to everything around you. So, yeah. So about writing, it just kind of comes naturally. It's just wherever, whenever.
Perfect. Now, you've been doing this for 15 years, and most of the people at CMW right now would kind of say CMW virgins, music virgins. What kind of advice would you give to people who are looking to get in the music industry and realizing that it's such a struggle just to get into the business? I've heard recently it takes about 7 to 10 years just to finally blow up and go somewhere.
Well,
for those people who have just hit a brick wall or are having trouble right now getting into the music scene, what kind of advice would you give to them?
Well, if you're having trouble, I don't know what kind of trouble you're having, because I think right now we're actually at a place where we have the means at our fingertips to make ourselves successful and known worldwide. synclive.com, TDL Music, my own website, basialyjak.com. I think the biggest thing is, for me, and it's my favorite phrase, I use it all the time, whatever will be, just live, dream, believe, okay? Because when you're passionate about something and you want something so bad in life, you're going to do it. No one's going to stop you, and no one can take away what you've worked so hard at. So if people bring you down, I mean, I've been through some trenches, man, and I'm a solo artist. I hire my bands to work for me. I have a great team who supports me. If it wasn't for Emmy coming together with me in these last 2.5 years, I mean, it would have been, I don't know where I would have been, because honestly, she's helped me out so much in order to be an artist, you know, and it's not an easy industry. If you think it's easy, you're wrong, especially now, because you really have to hustle. You're coming in as an entrepreneur. This is your business. You wear your shoes, you wear your pants, you wear your jacket, and you got to make yourself shine and make people love you. And it's not even about making. You have that energy, and you need to bring out that energy. And that's the other thing, is that, you know, hey, we're all made of energy. We all, you know, leech off each other, you know, and that's what the world's about. Just get in tune with yourself and believe in yourself. And if you don't believe in yourself, then I'm sorry, but you're not going to be successful.
I say that all the time. You have to believe in your own music before anyone else can believe in you. This is not a 9-to-5 job.
No.
24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And it's a tough business.
Yes, it's definitely tough, and there's the other side to this, is that it's not a 9-to-5 job, but it is you still have your 9-to-5 job. I still work a regular job. I mean, but I also have this. My phone doesn't turn off. I'm constantly on the phone till whatever time in the morning, because people will call from LA, people will call from Europe, you know, and it's constant. So, you know, it's funny. I'm seeing somebody walking through the door right now, and it's funny that you're interviewing me right now, because the producer of my 2 of my last singles, Brian Moncarz, is actually walking through the door. So it's kind of giving me a little tear in the eye right now.
Why don't we bring him in?
Brian!
Kodak moments for a second.
Oh my God, this is like the best. Oh my God, Brian Moncarz, everybody, from Rattlebox Studios, which he co-owns with David Bottrill. So
nice.
This is actually quite perfect that you just walked in as we were talking.
It's kind of weird where you are being interviewed, now you're sort of about to interview him.
Yeah.
But before we move on, what's sort of coming up for you this spring, this summer? You spend most of the time in the studio? Are you going to be hitting the road?
I'm getting back in the studio. I'm going to be recording more singles. I just booked a show in Cleveland, Ohio for April 3rd. Going on my own. I've decided to hit the road on my own and just find bands abroad to work with who will play with me and back me up while my other bands here at home and doing their thing. You know, they're busy guys, so you know they can't always travel with me. And hopefully booking a tour. We just booked a show, my birthday, July 1st, in Halifax, Nova Scotia, for a big festival. So that's a huge bill for us, and hopefully a tour to follow that.
Good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And for the new fans, where can they check you out?
www.basialyjak.com, but I highly suggest you go to the YouTube channel, because that's where it's all at, people. The visual and listening to it. So
perfect. Well,
there you go.
I'm going to now let you go from the interviewee to the interviewer.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
And all the best coming up.
Thank you.
Mitch Masters here at CMW. I'm going to let you get back to it.
Thank you.